What is good, everybody? Welcome to another installment of Talking America's Team. I am your host, Boys for Life, as you already know. Man, we are just a couple of days away from the NFL draft. I am super excited, and I cannot wait. Today, what I feel like doing is having some sort of. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. That's what it was. Okay, hold on. Hold on, people. All right, this is what I want to do. Okay. All right. So, what we got in store today. I'm going to do a mock draft. That's what I'm going to do. I got all my preset settings, everything good. We're good to go. But before we get into the draft, there are some things I want to discuss. I need to make sure my mics work. I got a whole bunch of new setup. I am super excited. I just realized I bought a green screen for no freaking reason. I can just set up the green screen on here. I didn't even have to buy the fucking green screen, but I did it anyway because I can. But today we had a press conference of Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Mike McCarthy. And it was very telling of what they were talking about. Before we get into this, guys, please like the stream. Please comment on the stream. Leave your comments there. Please share this out. I'm trying to get to 1K. I would love to get there. I mean, I know there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that are streaming right now that probably have more views and everything. But you know what? It's just I've been here so long. I would love to get there. I doubt it would happen in 2 days. You know, I really do. But I would be excited if it did. I need 59 more or 58 more, some number like that. But guys, let's get into this, okay? So Jerry, it was Jerry, Stephen, and Mike McCarthy. Their interview today was very telling of what I think they're going to end up doing. And I've been saying this all along. I've been saying it all along. If there's an edge rusher that falls to you at 24 or even close into the 20s, you go up and you snag that guy. I've been saying it, okay? I've said it a few times. I've just said it a lot. Look, I'm a guy that I've been hard-pressed on right guard because I feel like that's a position of need. Now, Steven said we are not in a must situation, meaning there are no positions that are a must, because he alluded to if we don't get someone in the draft that we like at that guard position, because he was asked about Kenyon Green and Zion Johnson. He said free agency isn't over, and he's 100% right. It's not over. But, and that's what scares me, is that we are going to have a situation where the edge rushers are gone that I want, and we're sitting there with a Green and a Zion Johnson, and we trade back, and those two guys are taken. Now, where we're sitting, this is the silver lining of where I'm at with this. Kenyon Green and Zion Johnson at 24 are not a must at 24. You can trade back because of who is after you, right? Maybe Tennessee, maybe Bucks, but I doubt it. And then you have the Chiefs, who just got rid of, who just traded Tyreek Hill, sitting at 30 and 29. Okay? 29 and 30. Anyone would be dumb to think that they would not move up to try to get their wide receiver or double down on wide receivers. I mean, if they really want one of those top-notch wide receivers, they can actually trade both picks to move up into the top 10 to get themselves that number one wide receiver, and probably have to get rid of more draft capital too. Maybe a third or a fourth if they have one of those, right? To get into that top 10. To get a Chris Olave. So I mean, sitting at 24 and trading back, we could more than likely guarantee you still get one of our guys. Or one of my guys that I want. But let me read. I got a couple comments here I just want to read real quick. What's good, boys for life? Cowboys mob, let's go. Yes, sir. Let's do defense. Let's do defense and offense draft picks, please. Cowboys, when you come help. Let's do defense and offense. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Defense and offense draft picks. We're not going to do really anything else. But what I'm saying is that I was trying to get to earlier is that at 24, if we don't want to move back or trade up, and one of these, don't be surprised if one of these guys falls to us. Don't be surprised if a George Karlaftis or someone like that falls to us. Because it can happen. But before we get into the draft, like I was saying earlier, Stephen Jones says that free agency isn't over. There's another thing they talked about that I want to get into real quick is that they said that this wide receiver draft class is deep. So you want to know what that tells me? That tells me that these guys are not looking for a wide receiver in the first round, maybe not even in the second round. What's up, Awesome Sports? How you doing? Let me get her comment up here. So that's what that tells me. It tells me that they really think this wide receiving class is so deep, they're not going to go after a wide receiver. And I don't think they should. Not in the first two rounds. I really don't think so. I honestly think we're going to go, like I've said, and I just watch. I just did a video on it. Just because of what Jerry said in his press conference when he was asked, about, situations and taking a risk or what they should do, right? He straight up said, if you were a fly on the wall this morning and you were there listening to us talk, you would have heard the conversation of defense, right? That's what he said. And that's what he said. Of defense, going defense and looking at a piece that can complement a Tank and a Micah Parsons. Now imagine that. What have I been saying? I've said in live streams, and I've been saying in other lives, the proof is there. Go look at AK Eagle Uncensored live stream. Go look at when I had my live stream with Joey Shakes this past weekend. Go look at it. I've been saying this. Guard is a position that I need because of what we lost in free agency, and I get it. Connor Williams was not this end-all, be-all guard. He was the most penalized offensive guard in the league, right? But still, it's a position that was filled. Now there's an empty hole there. So what do? You go out and get yourself a guard in the draft. But hold on, wait a second. Guess what? You want to know what you do if there's a George Karlaftis there or a Jermaine Johnson there? Of course, Jerry's going to do it. He's going to pull that trigger. That's why I laugh at some of these people who sit there and say, we're going this, we're going that. I've been saying it. I've been saying it for the longest time. We're going to go guard, right? Even though it's not a must, and that's what Steven says. This isn't a must. But in my opinion, I honestly think because of the hole that is there, right? But like Jerry said, if there is a certain player there that can complement Tank Lawrence or Micah Parsons, then you obviously go that route. And that was just music to my ears when that was said. What is up, Alexander? How are you doing? How are you doing? I can't rock with that Golden State, though. I can't rock with that Golden State. I'm a Spurs fan. I can't do it. But anyway, look, we got 7 people in here, guys. Can I get a couple of likes, maybe something? Maybe share this stream out, get this going. I would really appreciate it. It would help me out. But before we continue, please, I want to shout out Bird Gang Nation Media for allowing me to do this. Get this setup going. I need to get another laptop, to be honest with you, so I can have multiple screens going because I have a bunch of junk going on. If you can actually see my screen, I started to figure a lot of stuff out with the StreamYard here in the past like 30, 45 minutes to where I just wasted $50 on a green screen. Didn't know I didn't need one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I can always return that. But I don't know if I want to be honest with you. It looks nice. But anyway, I know this microphone is on point. I am super excited to have it. My wife got it for me as a birthday present. Now I just need to get myself some headphones so I can hear myself on the playback because these cheap-ass headphones that I got do not work for me. But anyway, guys, let's see. What is CPG saying over here? If Jordan Davis is on the board when y'all pick, you're dumb as hell if you don't take him. I'm not saying anything about a Jordan Davis, but I'm talking about an interior. I'm talking about an edge rusher, CPG. I am not talking about a defensive tackle. Yes, if he is there, but I don't even think he's going to be there because look at the people drafting ahead of us. Ahead of the Cowboys, you have the Eagles with 2 picks who love their interior defensive linemen. The Ravens, even though they probably need a corner. Bosa with the Jordan Davis on the Chargers, that is scary. Look at New England that's ahead of us, and I know they need other positions of needs, but still, look at Arizona. We already know Green Bay is more than likely gonna go wide receiver, but like I'm saying. Like I was saying, there's no way Jordan Davis gets to us. It's more logical for me to think that a George Karlaftis is going to be there or a Jermaine Johnson. Give me 1 second. 1 second. My dogs came down, so I'm pretty sure I can hear them in my headphones. Yeah, but he is insane for his size and position. I get it. I know that he's insane. I know he's a big boy. I know what he is. But at the same time, this Jordan Davis is not going to be a guy who's going to be an all-down back for us. He's not. I don't think he is. He's going to be a guy that's going to come in and play two downs at the most, maybe 2-3 downs, maybe 3, but 2 downs for sure to play that run-stuffing defense, and then he's going to be a rotational piece. Now, this is something that I would not trade up for, but you're right. If he ends up coming to us at 24, we more than likely will take him, but I don't know. I mean, you know what? Maybe I was misreading, CPG, that I think about. Maybe I was misreading because you want to know what? They're also talking about Winfrey from Oklahoma. They've also been talking about him. They did a 30 visit with him. The edge rushers that they did was more of a Logan Hall. There was no George Karlaftis. There was no Thibodeau. There was no Jermaine Johnson. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. All right, so let's go ahead, guys, and do this mock draft. Not going to be able to see the comments unless yes. Before I go into the mock draft, you are right, CPG. Let's see. I mean, does this thing should have? Yeah, he is a top. There we go. Now I got it all. Okay. Yeah. See, Jordan Davis should go top 15. I 100% agree with you. This guy, like I said, he is going to be a rotational piece on any team he goes to. This guy is more of a run-stuffing defense. I mean, a run-stuffer for the defense. I really do not think that he's going to make it to us at 24, especially with the Eagles being out there, and they got 2 picks. Now, mind you, the Eagles have talked about trading up into the top 10. I don't know what that'll cost, but that's what they've been talking about doing. But let's start the draft here. Enter the draft, because that's what we're about to do. So let's start it. Adrian Hutchins is off the board. Walker. We got Gardner, who's gone. I don't know how to say that dude's name. Cross is gone. Williams is gone. See, and that's where I think – hold on, pause. That's where I think that this takes a turn right here. Jameson Williams. The Panthers are without a quarterback. They're without a quarterback. I seriously don't think they're going to go wide receiver without any quarterback on their team. All right, so we got Stingley Jr., who goes to New York. Hamill to the Falcons. Neal to the Seahawks. McDuffie to the Jets. Thibodeau to the – and that's the thing. I don't think Thibodeau's going to go to Washington. Karlaftis is gone. Jordan Davis is gone. Nakobe Dean's gone. Garrett Wilson, who I know he more than likely is probably going to go there. Drake London, because I do see the Eagles taking a wide receiver. Devin Lloyd. Zion Johnson. See what I mean? The Eagles like their lineman picks, whether that's offensive lineman or defense, but I don't think that they're going to go Zion Johnson. Even and look, Kenyon Green's gone. Kenyon Green is now gone. You want to know what? You want to know what's crazy? Kenyon Green. So we have Tyler Lindenbaum, Devin Wyatt, Sky Moore. Let's see. We got 4 guys that are interested in trading for us. Let's just see what kind of trades we got. We got 37. I'm not trading out of the first round, and I'm not trading any of these picks. So we're just going to go ahead and draft a player. I'm probably going to go Lindenbaum right here because I need to fix that offensive line. I would love to have – see, all my guys on the board are gone that I've wanted. All of them are gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Lindenbaum because this would be a premier spot to take Lindenbaum. I don't think he's going to be there. And we're going to do a couple of these guys because I think that's the best way to do this, just to get a feel for what the draft, what the computer thinks draft is going to happen and what we think we're going to do. Because like I've been saying, what I said earlier, you watch that press conference, the Cowboys, Jerry Jones and Steven especially saying that we don't have a must in there, that there is free agents that are still out there, and there still are free agents out there that I think that we can go get after the draft that would be serviceable at the guard position or on the offensive line. But with the wide receivers that we've looked at that are all gone, this is the worst case scenario for the Dallas Cowboys. Kenyon Green's gone. Zion Johnson is gone. Jermaine Johnson is gone. All these top names that I'm looking at that I've wanted are now gone. All right. And having Lindenbaum at 24 isn't a bad pick. So we're going to go Tyler Lindenbaum. Daxton Hill. Devin Wyatt. Lewis Sin, I guess that's how you say his name. Kine. Malik Willis. Don't think that's going to happen. Elam. Pickens. I can see it. Penny going. I can see Pickens. And see, that's a good pick. That is a good pick for the Bengals. With the horrible offensive line that they had last year, picking up Penning and Leo Collins in the same offseason, that would be a great pick for them. I don't know about this Desmond Ridder going to the Lions at all. But now we're in the second round. Okay. Sky Moore. Treylon Burks. See, and the thing about Treylon Burks, even though I know he's been tied to Dallas, right? Let's see here. Let's talk about it. Even though Treylon Burks here has been tied to Dallas, I don't think the Cowboys are going to go Treylon Burks. Because why would you? Why? Because there's reports coming out that the Cowboys are throwing shade on this dude's name. So why would you throw shade on a dude's name, right? And then go out and draft him. Unless they're trying to throw shit on this dude name and have him drop, because what they're saying is that he has some emotional issues, that he has some developing to do mentally. And what do we just go through? And that's the funny thing about this franchise. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, we got to get away from these guys. They're head cases. We don't need that stuff here. We don't." But then all of a sudden, sit there and say we need to draft a George Pickens, who multiple teams have said red flag. This guy's too emotional. This guy has a lot of growing up to do. He gets in his own way, and it's so funny that Cowboy fans think that a person like that coming to this environment, the circus that is the Dallas Cowboys, that somehow our guys, our front office, who they make fun of, who they talk shit about, is going to help someone mature like that. You know what I mean? That just doesn't resonate with me. That just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. So for the Cowboys to kind of be throwing shade on Treylon Burks, saying that he's more what is he? What were they saying about him? Not a one-trick pony, but he's more of a I guess you can say a one-trick pony type of guy. And that he has a lot of maturing to do. He has a lot of developing to do, right? That's what I've heard a lot about Treylon Burks, is that even though he reminds guys of Dez, Treylon Burks may not be the guy. From what I've heard, I could be completely wrong, but this is stuff I've heard today and the past couple of days, is that this guy needs some developing to do. So let's get on with the draft. 37, we have Travis Jones, interior defensive. McBride, tight end. He's gonna go in the first two, in the second round probably. Let's see here. So two of my guys that I'm looking at are still on the board. See, and that's the thing. Ajabo's been going early in the second round a lot. So, but two of my guys are on the board still for me at defensive end that I am good with having in the second round. And right now we're going to pick 49. All right. So we are just 6 picks away from getting one of the two guys that I want. Okay, Pascal's gone. That would be a nice pickup to have, but that's not the guy I'm looking at. I didn't have a top 30 visit with him. And look, I'm going to get my guy. Whoa. One of my guys went, okay. I got extremely close to just having a shit show right now. But what I think I want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to go him because he's all the way down here. Let me look at, I might be able to trade back a little bit, right? So go to pick 60. Give me 60. I'll give you 56. Not 91. Let's go 133. Boom. All right. Let's resume trade or draft. And I probably might have just bit myself in the butt by trading that pick away. Nope. He is still there. See, this is another. This is an interior defensive lineman that, guess what? We just picked up another draft pick and we're able to get Winfrey, which is one of the guys that I've been wanting for the longest time, that I've been talking about. Thank you, Earl Earl Cole, let's get you on here. Hold on. Let's pause this. Thank you, Earl Cole. I appreciate it very much, bro. If you can, everyone that's here, the 5 people that are in here, if we can if you're new to the channel, subscribe and move and share this stream. I would love for this to get out. Love to keep doing this. This is going to be a more professional type of show on Tuesdays, where I come in here. I'm not the trolling type. I'm not going to be doing any of that type of stuff. I'm going to be doing more in-depth Cowboys talk on Tuesdays. Saturdays are the weekends. It's my drinking time, my fun time. You're going to get more shit talking then, making fun of people doing what I do. On Thursdays, I do my show. Make sure you're there, Cole. The Boys Corner with my dude, Cowboys Corner, 8 o'clock on Thursdays. We're not going to be doing it this week because we got the draft, but next week for sure, we will definitely be there. We'll be talking about the draft, everything. But let's go back to the draft. So I was able to get up Winfrey, get an extra pick, right? So now we have 88 coming. So what I'm looking at next is I may go BPA, but I'm also looking at a tight end. I'm going to need a tight end either this round or at pick 129. So we're going to see what happens. Okay. More than likely we're gonna need a tight end in the third or fourth round because of who we lost. And one of the bigger there's 2 tight ends that I'm looking at. Actually, there's one of them that I'm looking at out of where was he from? I was looking at him. I forget what I wanted. It's not Ohio. I forget what school he came from. I want to say not Rutgers, but he's a big boy. He's up there. I want to say Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to see if he's still there here at 88. I'm just going to look at tackles real quick, right? That's all I'm going to do. I mean, tight ends. And he's there. He's from Ohio State. Rutgers is his last name, and Ohio State is where he's from. So, yeah, I did get it right. I was right. Nope, that's not what we're doing. But look at him, 6'6", 250 pounds, 4th round type of guy right here. Now, for me, what I'm doing is I'm looking at these trades. Who's interested? Where am I sitting at? 88? Could I go 93 and get 105 and give him 88 and 133? So I move up. Let's see what happens. Trade accepted. So I moved up in another round, got their comp pick. So we're going to resume our draft, right? So they got their corner. Let me see here. Let me see what we have here for our wide receivers. Now, I'm more of a guy. See, 5'11". That's more of a slot guy. 6'2". He's a 4th round prospect. Let me see here. Where are my guards? In the 3rd round guard, I don't know if I want to do a interior offensive lineman on the, let me see what Hayes looks like. 6'5", 3rd round. It's a big boy. One of the best pass protectors. And this is what we're missing. Pass protecting. Hayes in the 3rd round wouldn't be so bad for us. He wouldn't. Like I've also said, if we're not going guard in the 1st round, we got to get a serviceable, offensive linemen in the third, fourth, or fifth. Not the fifth. You're not going to find a serviceable guard who can actually step in and play and make a little bit of an impact, help you a little bit. And look how big this boy is. 318. I would not be opposed to getting a Marquise Hayes in the third round, right? With still having Rutgers on the board. So I'm going to go ahead and draft this kid. And we have the 105th pick. I can go up and get my tight end if I need to. Or I did go up and get my tight end. I moved up in the draft to get my tight end. As long as he's still there, we are a few picks away, right? And we're going to get our guy. I really think we're going to get our guy. Woods is gone. Cook. See, that's a tackle. They're not going to go tight end. They're not going to go tight end. And here we go. Here we go. Let me see how Rutgers right here. Ohio State. Able to get my dude. Able to get my guy. Look at that. I've traded back a couple times. Still was able to get my dudes that I need to get. Now with us needing that, we're gonna need an extra tight end because we have Dalton Schultz, and I don't even know who the hell the other guy is that's coming out of the tight end spot. We're gonna go tight end in round 3 or 4. That's where we're going. So and then I know I just made badass moves right now. What I've done in this draft right now would not be a disappointing draft. I would not be upset with this whatsoever. And from here on out, I think what I'm going to end up doing is just going best player available, right? That's what I plan on doing. Because unless I want to get, I really don't need anything. I want to trade back, get some picks for next year because we do have 4 picks in the 5th round. And is it 4 picks in the 5th round? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 picks in the 5th round. And I don't think that we're going to draft all 4 picks in the 5th round. You know what I mean? I really don't think that's going to happen. So, where are we at? Pick 24, 129. Actually, nah. Let's not go here. Let's go. Actually, yeah. Let's just. So we moved back 40 spots out of the 4th round and picked up. I don't know, I'm not trading anything. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We're gonna go BPA right here. We're gonna go best player available. Let's look at what this loads. (6'2". All right, he's a tall guy. So we're just gonna draft a Kevin Austin Jr. Right, that's what we're gonna end up doing. Like I said, we're going best player available here. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna end up drafting all 4 positions. All 4 here in the 5th round. I really don't see that happening. So I did get my wide receiver, right? Even though did I get him? I think I already got my wide. I wasn't paying attention. Got my wide receiver. I was able to get my tight end. I did get my center, and I got my interior defensive lineman, right? Spiller was on there. I didn't even notice Spiller was on there. That is ridiculous. Spiller he's a running back from A&M. I know we shouldn't be looking at running backs, but if Spiller's on the board in the 4th round, you're damn right I'm going Spiller in the 4th round. I didn't even realize Cole was still up and showing. But guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Do all you got to do to get this stream out. I definitely appreciate everyone that is watching. All right. LSU, that's a big 6'3", 230, almost 240. Them LSU linebackers, they ain't bad. Would be 50 spots higher on the big board if it were not for the sprain fusion surgery that will keep him sidelined his rookie season. And this is why, to me, in a 5th round, this is not a miss. Your later round guys are not going to. I repeat, they're not going to um, um, be impact players in their rookie year, especially in these 5th rounders. These 5th, 6th rounders are not going to be. So you take a chance on this dude. This guy would be drafted much higher. Look how big this boy is. I don't know why he keeps doing that, but look how big this boy is. 6'3", 239. I mean, I'm taking a chance on this dude. His tackle size, athleticism, box hole set with only a 7.1% missed tackle rate over his college career. You're damn right I'm taking this. You're damn right I'm taking this. I wouldn't do anything less. So we got our linebackers. We've covered our defensive line. We've covered our offensive line. And we've covered our linebackers in this draft. Now, I get it. The linebacker that we just took is not going to be playing for us right away. But still, we were able to get one that we need, a position that we. So I'm not too worried about it. So right here, we're going to go another position of need. To be honest with you, best player available. Let's see here. Nope, that ain't happening. I don't know why sometimes they don't show this stuff. 6'4". Split time between left tackle and left guard for Tar Heels, but he profiles better as a guard in the NFL. He's earned a 77.8. See, Joshua, I don't know how you say his last name. This is another dude that wouldn't be a bad pickup in the later rounds. I guarantee you in the later rounds, we're going to get a tackle. We're going to get a guard. It's going to happen. If we don't get one of the better guards in the 3rd round. This is what I think is gonna happen. So what's up, East Coast Gridiron? How's it going, man? Thanks you for joining. Please please share the stream, like it, do what you got to do, get it out to people, because I would love to have more people here. All right, now at this point, let's see. Let's trade. What trade we got? 229. What am I at? There's really. I wouldn't want to trade 229 anyone. I mean, I would have to get this pick, and this pick if I'm gonna give them. My 5th round for next year. Let's just offer it up because I'm tired of picking. So it was accepted. 176. Resume draft. So let's see. We got our tackles. We got nothing but linebacker. Interior defensive lineman. Curtis Brooks. 6'2". 285. Let's go. At this point, we're just doing best draft or BPA. And you know what? It's funny because if you listen to the press conference from earlier today, Steven was saying exactly what I've been saying that the Cowboys are going to do. The Cowboys, Steven has been saying I've been saying the Cowboys are probably going to go best player available at the most important position, right? At position of need. Best player available, meaning your positions of need are interior defensive lineman, interior offensive lineman. You can say linebacker. I don't know. We got Jabril Cox coming back. We got LVE on a 1-year deal. So you can sit there and maybe say linebacker, but actually no. Those are the 3 that we need. Those 3s that we need. or edge rusher as well. Excuse me, an edge rusher as well. That's another need for us, in my opinion. So if you got your guys like a Karlaftis, Jermaine Johnson, Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green, DeMarvin Leal, Winfrey's there, Hayes is there. These guys that they have from the 30 visits, how they have them ranked on their board. They said they only got 14. Jordan Davis. They said that they have 14, maybe 15 guys with grade 1 draft, like with draft day 1 draft grades. 14 out of 32 teams. So you better hope, what is that? 14 and 14 is 28. 18 other teams. You better hope 18 other teams do not pick one of your 14 dudes before they get to you. What's up, Mitch? How's it going, bro? My homie over here. What's going on, my dude? Thank you for joining in. Please, Mitch, like the stream. Share it on all your platforms, whatever you got to do. We're trying to get me to 1K. I mean, you already know this. I know this. I'm at that point in time. I've been here long enough. I need the 1K. But anyway, what I was saying was, I don't remember what I was saying. I got tripped up by Mitch. But anyway, I'm clearly drawing a blank. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and draft Joshua Williams. Here. Now remember, as this is going on, we were talking about best player available, position of need. So what I was saying is that if certain guys are not there when you need them, you're going to so this is what I was getting at. So you have 14 first round grade draft picks if you're the Dallas Cowboys. That's what they said, right? So that means 18 other teams better not pick 14 of your guys, so one of those guys gets there to you. Now, I don't think that these 14 grade round draft picks are all going to get picked. Remember, you have to sit back. So you got to hope that 18 teams don't pick your dudes, right? Plus, you got to sit back and wait another 6 for your number to be called. And this is where I think they go out and get their quarterback right here. Brock Brody, I guess, is what his name was. So you better hope that doesn't happen. And I don't think it will. But what I was getting at earlier was Steven said that if your position of need and your BPA guy are not off by a couple of points, they're going to go position of need. And I have been saying that because that all comes together as a drafting position of need that is BPA, meaning best player available at the position that you need. So A+, the trade was a B. Winfrey, that's a C. I like it. B- trade, right? Grade C. C+. See what I tell you? 130. We got a steal in Damian Clark. We got a steal at Damian Clark if he's there. Josh Azudu, I don't know how you say his last name. That's an A-. Curtis Brooks, B+. Joshua Williams, D+. Brock Purdy, I don't know how Purdy, I guess. So my overall was a B+. Mitch, if you're still watching and you want to know who the Eagles took, they took a Garrett Williams and a Zion Johnson. Your boys took my shit. That's what I got to say. Your boys took one of my dudes. But anyway, so we're going to go through this one more time just to see what happens. Everything is going to be the same. Excuse me, guys. I am going to get me a drink and not a beer because it's the weekend. I'm sorry, it's not the weekend. So what we're going to end up doing is just getting a nice cold Pepsi, right? That's what we're gonna get. Am I still on here? I don't know. This stuff is, yeah. We're gonna get me a nice cold. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see the green. The Pepsi. Okay, here we go. Got the Pepsi going. But anyway, we're gonna do this one more time. You know what, Ms. Bird Gang 31, since your husband, my boy, is an admin, you're gonna be an ad also, moderator, not an admiral or whatever I called you. So you are a mod on here, Ms. Bird Gang. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, everything is set the same. So we're gonna go slow, and we're going to enter the draft. So we're going to do this again, guys. This is the last time we're going to do this. Let's start the draft. Let's go. Guys, please like, share, subscribe. Do what you do best. Let this get out. I need more people here. I appreciate Ms. Bird Gang 31, everyone here. I appreciate y'all too. Appreciate Bird Gang 31 for allowing me to do this. All the links are in the description. Thank you. I appreciate everything. But let's get back to the draft. And if y'all didn't notice, Hutchinson went first, which probably is going to Walker, Stingley, Cross, Stingley, Neal, Jameson Williams. See, that's, again, Thibodeau. That's, the Giants are not wanting Thibodeau at all. I've heard that from a few people. Karlaftis, McDuffie, Drake London, Jordan Davis, Devin Lloyd, Devontae Wyatt, Booth, Chris Olave, Zion Johnson. See, we're getting to where we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Boom. Okay. So we saw that Lindenbaum is gone. We saw he's gone. So guess what? We're going to go, for me, if it's me, I'm going Jermaine Johnson. I'm going Jermaine Johnson. That's who I want. That's a guy that I can put on the edge. I can move Tank on the inside and then put Parsons on the other side. That's what I can do. So now that I got my edge, guess where I'm going? I'm not going guard because I know where I can get my guard. You want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to go straight up linebacker now. I'm going to go – I think this is how the Cowboys need to operate. They need to go linebacker here. Because with this defense, if you put a Jermaine Johnson on the one edge, you move Tank on the inside to do the run stop defense because he is a great run stopper. You move Parsons to the other side, who he is just he's a roamer. He's a guy that roams, that you just stick out there on an island and let him do his thing, right? So why not get another linebacker to help out this linebacking core with Jabril Cox and Parsons, Nico, however you say his name, from Oklahoma. Excuse me. Just want to look this. Was he not a linebacker? Oh, this is an edge. Undersized, 6 foot. See, I don't want no undersized. Let me see. I mean, they won. Trends. All right, so I could probably go linebacker somewhere else. I might want to do a Nick Cross because this is a guy that I think that I would like to have, unless no one wants to trade back with me at 56. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to go Nick Cross. Boom, because I already got my edge in Jermaine Johnson. Don't need another one. So I got my safety there, even though I have, I did bring back, what's his name? The dude, someone remind me. I forget what his name is. So I don't think I don't think Winfrey's off the board. We might be able to get him at 88 if he's still there. And I think we are. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. So now interior defensive line. That's why I said we may not need to go interior defensive line. Why? Because guess what? Look, Brian Asamoah is still there. Undersized, but that's the thing, we have an undersized linebacker already. Jabril Cox. But I'm gonna take him regardless. I don't know if I want to do trades this time. We might just do straight up drafting. So here I'm still gonna Rutgers went. There goes my tight end. Do I push at 129 for tight end? What do I do at this position? You already got your safety. You need your guard. You need a guard at this point. Completely forgot about guard. Let's go. Yeah, and look, he's right here. He's still here at 129. I'm going him at 129 this round. And to be honest with you, if he's actually there, I wouldn't be put it past the Cowboys to get him at 129 at all. Let me see. Josh Williams. We've already looked at him. Let me see here. Let me see if Spiller's gone. I don't know where he went, but let me see. Let me see if I can find Spiller. See what team he went to. Oh, he went to the Saints. All right. So, do I go corner here? Maybe. But let me see what kind of trades we have. 159. We're at 155, right? No, where are we at? We're at 155. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Let's just draft our guy. We're gonna need a tight end. Let me see what tight end we got here. This dude was a Jalen Whitemer, I guess. He was on our 30 visit. He was. He's a 7th rounder draft pick, taking him in one of the 5th rounds. Let me see here. Oh, my whole stream just disappeared. Oh, no, it didn't. Wow. I don't know what just happened. That was extremely scary. I thought my thing just went whoop. Anyway, okay, you know what? Let's just take Jalen. Let's just take him in the 5th round. So Joshua Williams, it seems like it's meant to be. We're taking BPA at this point. So let's just go Zachary Thomas. Curtis Brooks is still there. We're going to go Brooks. Let me see. Is this still working? Let's see here. Can you hear me? Yep. Everything is going great. Okay. So where are we at? This is where I think we go a Josh Johnson. Rather do a Josh Johnson than another quarterback pick. So this is what we got, guys. This is what I'm going to do. This is my last mock draft for the night. I'm still going to stay on here and talk to y'all some more. But I want to see. I mean, this I kind of rushed through this, so I don't think this is going to be a better draft grade than what I did the last time because I got a B minus. I made some pretty good moves and was still able to pick up a bunch of my dudes that I wanted, certain positions. So we'll see what happens here. Grading my draft. So I got an A for the Jermaine Johnson. Nick Cross was a C. Brian Asamoah was an A plus. C minus. FF. 2 Fs in a row. Zachary Thomas, B plus. Got a B plus. Got a B plus. So I'm not, I'm pretty sure because you know what? We're going to go tight end. We're going to go tight end and Jalen Whittemore, even Whittemore, however you say it, I get it. He may be a 7th round draft pick and a project, but let's be real here. The Cowboys need a tight end. So unless they trade up, which if you listen to Jerry's press conference, he straight up said it. He straight up said that let's hold on. Let's get done with stop sharing. There we go. He straight up said, right? He straight up said that in general, he's not opposed to moving up into the draft. And I've said this. I said this when I was doing my other show. I said if you listen to what Jerry Jones is saying, he's not saying he's going to trade up in the first round to get his guy. He never said that. What he said is I'm going to if the guy is there, I'm going to trade up if the guy's there, right? It doesn't matter which round it is. If he thinks he probably will move up in the second round if he does. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does move up in the second round. So we would have to trade the 56th pick and probably one of our 5th or 2 of our 5th round picks to move up to get whoever we need. I honestly believe that this draft is going to make or break the Cowboys this year, and I am super, super excited for it. I can't wait. I really can't. We are 2 days away from this draft. We are 2 days away, and it's not going to be a shock if you see Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green still sitting there, and guess what? We end up taking an edge rusher. I wouldn't be surprised. Even though some of these guys, look, and I've been talking about taking stock into the 30 visits. But we know, like Steven said, there are 14 guys on the Cowboys board that have first-round grades. 14 to 15. You better hope 18 of those guys don't jack your dudes. You better hope not. Now, does that mean will they trade up? No. Will they trade back if their guy's not there? Probably. Probably in sitting where they're at 24. Look, I've said it once, and I'm going to say it one more time, and that's the last time you're going to hear it from me. Don't put it past the Cowboys if their guy isn't there to trade out of that first round because it's only 6 picks, right? 8 picks, 8 picks. And get an early day 2 and some more picks later on in the draft. Don't be surprised if you see the Cowboys drop out of the first round if their guys aren't there. Because like I said, the Cowboys only have 14, maybe 15 guys. 16's pushing it. But 14 guys for sure that have first round grades for this team. That's why when I heard him say we still have free agency, that tells me that they're not looking at guard in the first round. That they are, and if the guy's there, they can trade back because of who is drafting behind them. Remember, you have the Bengals, right? As long as you're not behind the Bengals, and if you get behind the Bengals and 2 of your guys are still there, cool, right? Because you know the Bengals are probably going to draft one of them. But when it comes to the Cowboys, guys, and I'm about to get out of here. When it comes to the Cowboys and Thursday night, don't be surprised if some crazy stuff goes down. Because I'm not. I'm expecting it. Look, before we get out of here, I'm going to tell you this. I just find it funny. I find it real funny because for the past 4 years, right, I've called the draft. And I mean, aside from names, because I've only done that the past 2 years, I've called this draft. 2018, I said Cowboys are going linebacker, right? And apparently there's a video out there, right, that's floating around of someone doing the consensus that the consensus is always wrong. I don't know what consensus that these dudes are looking at, because for me, I mean, I've never paid attention to the consensus. I've always said, this is who I want and this is who I think the Cowboys are going to go after. And I've been right. For the 3 people that are in here, I have been right. 2018, I said Cowboys are going linebacker. That's who they're going to go. Just don't give me LVE. I got a linebacker. I got LVE. I wanted Roquan Smith or the guy from Virginia Tech. I forget what his name. Tremaine Edwards. Plays for Buffalo still, I think. I wanted one of those 2 guys. I didn't want an LV. Imagine a veteran Trent Edwards or Roquan Smith playing with a rookie Micah Parsons. That is boss-ass scary. That was 2019. No, that was 2018. 2019, we traded away. We got Amari Cooper, right? And in the second round, I didn't do no in-depth stuff yet. I hadn't been doing in-depth stuff yet to second, third round, any of that. So with a whole bunch of safeties sitting there in the second round that we could have got. Tyler Rapp, I want to say Thornhill was there. A few other guys were there. And we ended up going Tristan Hill. But that was a Rod Melinary defensive call. That was god-awful. And then the following year, I said it. There were at least 50 people that heard me say it. I was on the round table just talking, right? Just listening and talking. And I was talking about how we have Amari Cooper and how we have Gallup and how with Mike McCarthy coming in, if you have a CeeDee Lamb that is there, that is available at pick 17, I don't care what we need. You're going CeeDee Lamb. He is the best wide receiver in the league. Excuse me. Coming out of college, right? He was the best wide receiver coming out of college. If somehow he falls to you, that's who you grab. And guess what? They grabbed him. The following year, when we were getting our asses kicked and our linebacker core looked like shit, even though when you had Jalen Smith and LVE playing together, they looked like an unstoppable force. But when you take one or the other out, guess what? They look god-awful. And I said, right after the Ravens game, that's a lie. In the middle of the Ravens game, I went to do a live stream, and I said, Micah Parsons is our guy. Halfway through the 2021 season, or the 2020 season, I said Micah Parsons is the guy the Cowboys need to look at that they need to draft. And what happened? They went out and drafted him. It is there. Go back to my videos when we lost to the Ravens, and there's a live stream out there. I said Micah Parsons. I've been saying now when it got close to the draft and the Cowboys were talking about we're going corner no matter what, and both their guys went, I was doing the videos. I said Cowboys are going Cowboys, hey, 301. I see that you're a mod on here, so I don't know. Maybe it fixed itself. But anyway, what I was saying was, when it got closer to the draft, and there were reports coming out of Kyle Pitts, of Kyle Pitts and Surtain and Horn. Guess what? I was making videos on that, talking about what if Kyle Pitts falls to us, Jerry's going to take him, right? Didn't think it was going to happen, but I was saying it could happen because of X, Y, Z, and ABC, right? Then when it got really close to the draft and reports were coming out, it was going to be, they were throwing their hand. And this is why I don't think that the Dallas was able to get Surtain or Horn, because it was all out there in the media where they kept saying we're going Surtain or Horn. It's going to be corner no matter what. And Jerry talked about it in the press conference today. He said that last year we didn't think Micah Parsons was going to be there. He must have been the only one, to be honest with you, because a lot of people didn't. A lot of people thought Micah Parsons was going to be there. And then when they traded back and they still were able to get him, I can't whistle for shit, but man, we got lucky. Now, like I said, I'd been saying Micah Parsons, but when it got close to the draft, I was talking about I keep on saying Horn and Surtain. Why? Because that's what we have been talking about. That's why. But in my videos, I did keep saying we are going Parsons. I did keep saying that stuff. Hey, bro, Matt Corral will make Dak look like a backup. I'm sure he will, bro. I'm sure he will. Easy money, the Eagles are trash and will be stupid if y'all draft the quarterback. They probably are going to draft the quarterback in the second round. But, guys, just remember, when you have people saying that they've been a certain guy since day one, go look their research. Go look at what they're talking about, because more often than not, they haven't. I don't say shit like that unless it's true. I said I was a CeeDee Lamb guy since day one. I'd been talking about it weeks before the draft. Micah Parsons, I called that motherfucker months before the 2020 season was even over. And I was screaming up and down when we got him. Go look at the video. Go look at the live stream. And you got other jackasses on here that are saying that they've been Parsons day one and that other people were tripping when there's receipts of them tripping. Come on, guys. I'm not saying I'm the guy to follow. I'm not saying I lay out the breadcrumbs. But what I am saying is that if you want the best knowledge on the Cowboys and how the Cowboys actually think, and since I am smart enough to know what the Cowboys are doing, you need to come follow your boy over here at Boys for Life, because I will give you the most unbiased opinion on this team. But anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.